but what sells a house is a lot of curvature, right? So first thing we want to do is we want to look at the outside and see how much of this stuff you can actually keep and salvage. Like the siding is good on this house. Okay, so it's a nice brick house. You got a nice driveway. You got one car garage. Look at the gutters. I mean, the gutters look good. Look at the windows. I mean, this already has a lot of landscaping. So you got bushes and shrubs already. You just got to trim them up and just add some mulch and some curvature out here. Okay? And the neighborhood is a good neighborhood. You want to look at the neighborhood as you drive through. You want to see what kind of neighborhood it is, how many homes are for sale, how many. You don't want to be in an area where you got 20, 30, 40 homes for sale because it just become another property. Right? So always walk around and then look at the foundation, see if there's any the grading, like the dirt, like you notice like the dirt is kind of sagging in. So then you have to rebuild that so the water goes away from the house. And you don't want the water going towards the house because the water gets into the base of the foundation. So you want to walk around the house outside first to see what you can keep and what you got to take down. So in this house, I mean, the only thing we got is a lot of fungus here. We power wash this thing, paint it, keep the siding. Okay, we're talking about maybe $2,000 for this. And then you want to walk around and see how soft the ground is. Because a lot of these homes right here, they'll have a lot of water that saturates. Okay, and that could be a issue that comes up in the home inspection, right? Because even though you can do a great renovation job and get the house sold, get under contract, but every buyer is going to have a home inspector come out. And the home inspector, you got to kind of almost become a home inspector almost. You got to see what they're going to look for. And if you address all the issues, then nothing's going to come up, right? So you just kind of walk around and look at, see how you see how they here, you got a lot of dirt that's washed away. And you can see the blocks, the foundation. So all that stuff got to be rebuilt, right? 'Cause right now the water looks like it's going towards the house. You see how the water's sitting around here? Look, you see how soft it is? But what else can you do to the kitchen to improve this kitchen?
Knock this wall down.
Yeah, I'm like, this wall is a problem.
Now, why would you knock the wall down?
Because it's going to make it look more open and more spacious.
Okay.
And people these days like space and open.
Right. And then when you knock it down, what are you going to put there?
A bar.
Breakfast bar. Pendant lights. Right? Maybe put some more additional cabinets, like base cabinets here. So you have more cabinet space. Right? So I would, like, for this kitchen, I would leave everything the way it is. I would keep the sink where it is, because you're always going to have the dishwasher next to the water supply. Keep everything where it is, and just add additional storage space right there. New lights. Now this drywall, the ceiling, what do you think about the ceiling?
I'm not a fan of it.
Right? So that means you got to take the ceiling down. So in this house, if you look at it, you probably need about 100 sheets of drywall in here. Right? So what you would do is get that real thin drywall and just put it right on top of this. So you never want to create extra work. So you want to do a demolition. Then if you do demolition, then you got trash you got to haul out, which is going to cost you money. Right? So just take the half a sheet, just put it right on top of it, and put a new ceiling in. Right? So with these cabinets, right? These look like new windows. So only thing to dress this window up, what you do is you put the window trim. Put some window trim around here. Put some trim around the closet. Take these old doors down. Put in 6-panel doors. Right? And then what are we missing in here? We're missing a light in here. Right? So maybe just take the power, run the power, put a light in here or a ceiling fan. And then you want to look to see if there's a vent. Make sure there's air there for heat and air conditioning. Every room should have a vent. Now, if you don't see no vents, then that means you got to put in a duct system. Right? That could be $6,000.
It would just look cleaner if it was removed.
The mantle?
Or, upgraded.
Right?
But for whatever reason, people like the big, plain brick wall.
Yeah. Exposed brick wall is helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I can see a possible TV right on there.
That's
Right? I could even maybe just bring this out a little bit, put some shelves on the side here. You put your DVDs in your books. Maybe put like a 4-inch light there. So you got like almost like an entertainment built in. You already got a fireplace.
Will it get too hot to put a TV over it?
Nah.
It looks like
'Cause
it's
see,
out some.
This is electric.
Oh, okay.
That's electric.
Can that be upgraded? Like the.
Yeah, you can, but why? I would just clean it up and paint it.
Okay, just make it a little bit more modern.
But you don't see the thing is like things with like fireplaces and stuff like that. I mean, it's just an accessory.
Okay.
People could do without it. People could do with it. But if you have it and it's functional, I would leave it. Just build around it, clean it up, make it shine a little bit.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of times like buyers, they would they will see the fireplace and want to get it because of the fireplace and it looks nice, but then they move in and they never use it. But the fireplaces will help sold the house.
Hey, oh girl, I got a fireplace in my house.
Exactly.
They always talk about
They
it.
dress it up real nice and they never use it once they move in.
Exactly. So like here, I mean, I would put in here. What would you guys put in? Tile? Or would you put in like carpet down here?
Carpet.
Carpet.
I would put carpet here, like tile the other utility rooms. But they're gonna hang out in here, and people don't want to come down here with no shoes on and all that.
Yeah, so you want to look at, like, if you go in that room there, you'll notice there's a, like this is the utility room right here. Set up in the house laid out, and then when you figure that out, then you want to say, okay, how can I best make this space work, right? What is the best way to make the space work? So if you want to come in this way, and then this is like one of your exit entry point, right? Like you said, I would put in this room, I wouldn't put too much money in here, but I would get those nice 18 by 18 vinyl tiles, put the nice vinyl tiles, because they've gotten really, in terms of look-wise, they've gotten a lot better. Whereas back in the 70s and 80s, that black and white, you only had so many choices.
They don't peel so fast either.
And they don't peel so fast. Okay, so while you're here, you want to look at the foundation. See if there's any water coming in, see if there's any cracks in the foundation, right? And you want to see how severe they are. So you want to, and this has a sump pump. You notice how much water's already in there? And then we noticed when we walked around the house, the ground was already a little bit saturated with water, right? So that means you may have water issues around this house. So you got to have a sump pump, make sure it works, okay? And again, you see how here's the ground right here outside, right? So right now the water, whatever the rain is between these walls and the dirt out there. So you want to look to see if there's any signs of moisture or water coming in. You see that? Right, so you just want to, like this, even though there's a crack right here, but it's not too severe, it doesn't go through. Now there's homes that Clint looked at, and I've looked at, where, the gap is like that big.